Hey there, Dan here. Welcome to GameStop. How can I help you?
Hey there, customer here. I'm just trying to get some money for something I don't want.
Okay, what you got?
I got the Switch 2.
Alright, Switch 2. Any reason why you're selling this?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was like an OLED Switch.
Okay. Well, let me check the database to see how much money I can give you. I can give you about $350 in trade credit.
What? I paid $450 for that. I don't even shop here. What can I get in cash?
I can give you $245 in cash. I don't see what the issue was. GameStop, an easier way to get scammed. Everyone and their mom has heard about GameStop. It's a great place to buy games if there's nowhere to go. GameStop is so full of Funko Pops and random junk that when you find a game, it's like finding treasure on an island. And then, when you find a game, it doesn't even have the original case if it's used. But not only does GameStop offer you to buy their games, they also sell them to you. I mean, generally, when you walk in there, all you see is gray games when you go in the used section. This is the most annoying thing about when you're trying to buy used games from GameStop, especially if you're online. I swear every time you order something online from GameStop, you just gotta hope that it has the original case and not just gray. Which, I mean, at this point, you might as well buy it online with the case from like eBay or something if you're already planning to buy online, because it'll probably cost the same, if not be cheaper, than what GameStop is asking. Sometimes people just go to GameStop just to get the game they want on that specific day, which I get. I too can not wait to play Luigi's Mansion 2 at full price. In other words, you can get up to $17 on a PS5 controller that costs about $70 brand new. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an effective way to get rid of old junk that you don't want. I feel like you only get good deals if you pay for their membership, which is about $25 a year, so it's not that bad. But they do have some good deals though too if you're a pro member. They have stuff like where if you buy 2 used games, you get 1 for free. This is an actual deal for most people that want to buy a good amount of games and got some cash to spare. Except when your game cases are the color of a jail cell. I feel like they should add more personality to these used games that don't have any game cases with them, like they used to. I mean, they may be pretty ugly sometimes, but it's better than just having nothing. Plus, you do get 5% off anything you buy at GameStop, which can be good if you're into that stuff. It's also 10 times better than when I don't want to have to hear every time them trying to sell me on a pro membership. When I was like 10, they would always look disappointed when I said I don't want the pro membership. But also, sometimes the trading system can be very annoying. One time I came in and the guy said he had an ID. I didn't bring my ID, so I had to ask my mom to come and show her ID. She was very annoyed at the time. But last time I went there to trade in something, I came in and I brought my ID. They didn't even need it. Sometimes I don't understand why they just can't stick to one thing. Although sometimes I do like trading some of my stuff in there. Like if I don't want to deal with trying to sell a game or something used I have that I don't want, all I have to do is just go to GameStop and they'll give me the amount of money they'll think is fit, I guess. They gave me $70 for my old phone, which is good because it would have gone for less if I just sold it on places like Mercari or eBay. I swear, I'll be in GameStop for like 10 minutes and nobody's there. And it might be my area, but it can be annoying sometimes though. I feel like now GameStop has kind of lost the whole point of the store, and that's why they're failing. Every time you go to GameStop, all you see is little trinkets, and it's just more trinkets than games. Which is like, why would I go to GameStop if I didn't want games? I often see myself going to places like Target or Walmart because GameStop doesn't cut it for me for some of the price of the games there. I mean, I do have a GameStop membership. Yes, I am better than you. But I feel like sometimes the deals I get are just worse than if I bought the game online at eBay. But sometimes I do shop at GameStop because they give me like $5 off anything I want every month. But let me tell you, the app sucks. Back when the Switch 2 first got released in the beginning, I didn't want to wait for my Switch 2 to come. I mean, I pre-ordered it at Target. But Target was taking a while for them to have the thing delivered, because they shipped it on the day of and not like a couple days earlier, so it would arrive in time. So I checked the GameStop app, and it said that they had like 1 or 2 Switch 2s left in stock. So I immediately begged my mom to take me, and she did. But when I got there, the lady was saying, "Oh, we don't have any." I was disappointed and confused for the rest of the day. While I shouldn't have been like that because I was gonna get one in like a couple days, it was still very annoying. Honestly though, I feel like they could make more money if they just sold games like they used to and make better marketing decisions. I feel like I barely hear about these GameStop deals or any GameStop ads on like YouTube or something, because I've never seen one. Like, be honest, have you ever seen a GameStop ad on YouTube? No. I had to go on their website to hear about their deals, which at that point, why even put the deal on your website if I'm gonna be on there anyways? I just can't tell you how many times I've decided not to go to GameStop because they would only have something like Funko Pops. Now, I'm not just saying that because I don't like seeing Funko Pops at GameStop that other people won't. But I feel like there's a ton of people that agree with me that GameStop needs to stop focusing on stuff like Funko Pops and random keychains and start focusing on actually selling their games and giving better deals if you're a pro member. I mean, it's just annoying when you're trying to do all this stuff at GameStop, like buy an actual good game, and then you go in there and they're bombarded with clearance items that nobody cares about. I mean, be honest. Have you ever seen someone buy something like a Funko Pop or those little keychains at GameStop? No, you probably haven't. Because those are just things that don't really have a big place to be in. Because when you go to places like Walmart or Target, yeah, you'll see them, but it's like a little section. And I'm not saying that there's not a big fan base. There is a big fan base for it. But I'm telling you now, the people aren't going to go to GameStop to get some Funko Pops. They're just not. They're going to maybe get on Amazon, Target, Walmart, any place other than GameStop. That's the thing with them though. They try to go hop on the, "Oh, you like games, that must mean you like this bandwagon." Because just because I like Mario or something doesn't mean I want a $100 Funko Pop of LeBron James. You know, they don't really correlate most of the time, because I just get annoyed by it. It's one of my biggest ifs about GameStop is that I don't really want to go there for a statue of a random character. Now, I'm not saying people don't buy these, but who's buying an Infinity Gauntlet at GameStop? Nobody is. So why are they selling it? And then they complain like, "Oh, we're not doing too good." It's because you make dumb decisions like this, and all the time you're trying to sell me on something I don't want. Like, why would I want a controller that doesn't work with any of my consoles, and it only works with my computer and nothing else? They literally sell those. I have gone to a GameStop and they sold like shells or something for something so similar to Xbox controllers. I don't remember their name, but I'll try to put it up the screen. But I literally was confused when I came to there. And that's the reason why they're failing. Because they're not clear on the stuff they sell. And then they sell dumb stuff like a keychain of random stuff. I'm not saying that people don't buy these, but they're selling them at the wrong place. Because I'm not going to GameStop to buy a keychain. I'm going to GameStop to buy games. So they should just stop selling keychains and Funko Pops all the time, where it's part of like half their store, more than half of it is just Funko Pops, and mainly just sell video games. It's called GameStop. You stop there for games. That is just one of my biggest conflicts with a GameStop. I mean, overall, what I think about GameStop is that it's pretty mediocre. There's nothing too special about it, and I wouldn't be surprised if I went inside the store and nobody was there. I wouldn't be surprised by the year 2030 they'll be gone, because they're failing, and they're not doing the right things as a company to stay in the loop. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about in the comments, though. What do you think about GameStop? And I want to hear, what is your worst GameStop experience? Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.